This is all about how important it is for trees to be connected within themselves. And then be connected between all of the trees. Just how very, very important that is. Because as the climate changes come along, the trees need the whole intelligence of the tree needs to shift. And that intelligence guides the whole tree so that the parts, systems, and functions can shift and evolve to accommodate these climate changes. And in order for that to happen, all the parts inside have to be connected, and they have to be connected to that intelligence of the plant. If they're not, then the intelligence can't guide them. And if they're not connected inside with each other, then the intelligence can only guide maybe one or two parts, but it can't guide the whole thing, which means it wouldn't necessarily be a healthy tree. Well, and then you just expand that one level, okay? And what that is all about is community, because then, as you know, there's various layers of community, species, cross species. There's various layers of community, but then all of the trees, they all get to evolve, and they all get it. They all come into entrainment with each other because they say, oh well, this group of trees is evolving. Hey, we can all evolve that same way, because that feels pretty good. How to evolve and be able to not be as susceptible to climate changes, to be more open to it, be more in harmony with the climate changes so they don't affect our health. So all we got to do is kind of evolve in this way and do that. Well, but it takes that whole community is then connected, and how important that was. And then it goes on from there, because it's not just the trees, it's all the trees and the plants, and it's the animals, and it's the birds, and it's the everybody. Because if the trees are shifting, you know, for just simple examples, if the trees are shifting and they're putting on berries, that they got to be able to put on the berries so the birds can eat, okay, and the other animals can eat. You know, that's kind of what it is. So it's kind of like it's the whole ecosystem then has to evolve, and that's what this is all about. So it's important that we have connection at each level. Everything is connected, and they're connected to their own intelligence and kind of connected to an overall umbrella of intelligence and light and harmony, and all working together as one. People are very important in this connection as well, because here's an opportunity for people to evolve in working with the trees and the plants, and the trees and plants can help the people, and the people can help the trees and the plants. One of the ways that people can really help the trees and the plants is to work with that intelligence of the trees and plants and be a partner with that intelligence of the trees and plants, and help them to stay connected and be connected as a whole, but stay connected inside, but connected as a whole, the whole property or the whole piece of land be connected, and the people be part of that, because then it's one big community and everybody's working together. The people, the trees, the plants, the animals, the birds, everybody's working together as one. People can tap into the consciousness of trees and plants and help the trees and the plants to shift their consciousness and be able to do that evolving that they need to do. Because if people are tuned in and they're helping those trees and plants, then the trees and plants can evolve faster, because it's an overall bigger community. And why is that important to happen faster? Because then you lose less trees, and the trees don't get as sick before they've evolved. And that's why that's so important, because then they can be healthy and kind of be ready for when the climate change come, so it doesn't affect their health, and then they can just be in harmony with the climate extremes. and people can work with that intelligence of trees and plants to be one in community with everything.